Hey everybody, this is Kellen Cash with you again, and I just want to share this story out of Seattle. With everything going in Seattle, police killing black pregnant women. Oh, and this is supposed to be a progressive city. I want to show you just a story on a restaurant, Blue Moon. As you can read in the headline here, the owner of Blue Moon Burgers admits to participating in racist text. Check this out. So I want to get right to it. What was he participating in? This is what the burger place, and I go to a lot of restaurants, but I'll make sure not to go to this one if I ever did want a burger. But I'm going to show you exactly, and you can go to the stranger and type in Blue Moon to see exactly what he was saying, and hopefully you'll be able to see it in this. But basically, there's a picture sent of three black men cooking, and this is supposed to be at Blue Moon, and it says all the ends, and right below it, it says that's what prison looks like. Now, what part of this did he have? He admits to participating in this conversation, and this is Charlie Olson, and you can read the whole article, so it's not just my opinion. And in case I got something wrong, you check it out for yourself. But he then talks about how nearly 3 years ago, I made a terrible error in judgment participating in a private text. Okay, he says it's inappropriate. His company's been investigated down here for 18 months. Blah blah blah. Um, just off kind of the tone, it almost sounds like, I said it 3 years ago, so it doesn't really matter. But it does matter because you still are hiring people. And the people you hire, if you see them as ends, you don't really see them as people. Even if someone was texting you, look at all the ends, and you say that's what prison looks like, and you thought that was funny. It's not really funny, and you, as a business owner, you're responsible for the words that you say. I could see if you didn't hire ends and you wanted to keep your establishment, one race, whatnot, cool. But because, those ends that you were referring to are in that conversation, because, when they need time off or if they need a raise, when you see them as ends, you don't see them as people. You see them, you probably cherish your dog more than you cherish them. But right here it says, while I was not the one in the conversation using the N word, so he's almost like, well, it wasn't me who said it, right? That does not absolve me. But check this out. Down here, it says a previous version of the story stated that Olson was the one who wrote the N word in the text exchange, and it says he sent the message in gray in the photo above, including the line, that's what prison looks like. Because we don't know how many people, were on this chat, whatnot, and we don't know how many devices were on this chat, because I think one of them was a company device, and you can read that and double check and make sure I got that right. But the fact that you said that establishment, is going to be all bad, the whole Bill Maher thing. I know everyone thinks they're a comedian. He probably thought it was funny at the time, but he can laugh now. He can laugh all the way to the bank, because when I go to his Facebook right over here, it's not so funny. He made this apology on Facebook for all the people, and it says the thing that the story had put, but the people, many people in Seattle, they weren't trying to hear that. People aren't trying to hear your apologies anymore. And that's good that, we see so many people that are not black, who are not even minorities, a lot of them, were, going on him hard. Like, I won't be going there again, this and that. And, you can just go down the list if you want to go down. And one woman was trolling him so bad. She was trolling him so bad that, she was taking clips of the newspaper and just putting it on every photo that he had. And Facebook allowed it. Now, what I really really didn't like this? This woman right here, I believe it was, she starts making excuses, and she starts talking about how she's a gay woman and she's with this minority right here, and married, I believe, to a gay woman. See, this is the stuff that black folks don't want to hear, because most black folks really don't care if you're gay. Everybody knows somebody's gay. Everybody's gay, right? We don't want to hear because you're gay, like you don't have any type of right or pass to speak on our issues. The fact that you try to attach your issue, which there can be similarities to at times, but no one's calling you a word that they were hanging people. Even if they call you a derogatory homosexual word, they weren't hanging by the thousands. You weren't forced to come live somewhere that was foreign to you. The history is totally different. So, people who are homosexual really should stop using that. It's played out, and you don't win any arguments, at least with us. Now, I don't know, in the white gay world that she was in, because there were some black lesbians who were like, hey, I'm black and I'm lesbian and I'm not feeling that. But stop using your straight to ours. And it was just all bad. It was just all bad. When you do that, and everyone's entitled to their opinion. So you say your opinion. This is social media. Who cares, right? We're just here to let people know that are black, at least, and those who support, Black Lives Mattering, not just an organization, but it, matters, that you just can't say what you want to say nowadays, and people are still going to go to your establishment. And of course, you have some supporters, and many of them are employees who are, saying, the guy's a real good guy, and I don't know the guy for nothing, right? I don't need to know the guy, because you have in those side comments, I like my racism straight up. I like my racism in my face. If you got something to say about people who look like me just based on their color, just based on their look, then you need to say that to the face, so we can go on a snap session, or we can take it however you want to take it. But one thing I like about real down south racism, it's in your face, but people are respectful 9 out of 10 times, and they don't have these things to say. It's not this undercover West Coast, we're inclusive, blah blah blah, because they're not, especially in Seattle, which I think is like the fifth whitest. Washington's like the fifth whitest state or something like that. But it's crazy. But this is another crazy thing. Check this out. Over here, I'm going to Yelp, right? Because I thought I might have eaten at this place. And it says, this business is being monitored by Yelp support team for the media reports. Okay, you go down here. Yelp says, active cleanup alert. This business recently made waves in the news. Okay, so you're not going to let people post their opinion, especially if they ate at this place, Yelp? You're going to cover it up? Because I bet you if this place was killing people with food poisoning, or folks were getting sick, you would allow that to be covered. But because it's his, mild racism, and it is mild racism. I mean, man was having that conversation about his employees, excuse me, and it's not going to affect anything to the majority of people, right? But we just really want to, highlight this racism. If you are that, we need you to put your sheet back on. We need you to be just, Richard Spencer with it, proud about it. No problems, all day. Be around your own. But Yelp's not even going to let the people highlight this restaurant. And that's a problem, because we don't know what this man does to black food when they come in, or what he's doing to his workers. This is the get out for real in Seattle. You got black folks who are so scared to talk and say what they really feel in public, and they have to whisper whenever they say white. They have to whisper. I mean, I'm like, what are we whispering about? Folks know they're white, you black. You know, I tell somebody, man, you are fat and black. You don't think they know it? Stop whispering. Get a backbone. You have nothing to be ashamed of. If anything, you're the victim of white supremacy. So Yelp won't let you, if you put something negative or talk about the news coverage, they're not going to let you do it. Which just includes it just adds on to the problem. And I have other, I used to be Yelp Elite till my business got on there. But Yelp is very funny what they will and what they won't let you do on Yelp. And, Yelp has to remember there's plenty of places you can do reviews. I like Yelp, but it's not the only game in town. And so, going back to the stranger article, Blue Moon Burgers, my computer is going a little slow, but Blue Moon Burgers in Seattle, Washington. You can eat there if you want. If that's the best burger that you've ever had, man, go ahead, eat it all day. I would just say if you're black, get your head checked and make sure you didn't get surgery and that they didn't really kill you like the movie The Get Out. But that's what Blue Moon Burgers thinks of us. You tell me your thoughts, questions, whatnot. Trolls are even welcome. I'm right here in Seattle, so I'm really easy to find. To have this conversation on video, private, behind screens when they disagree with you. But I like my disagreements to be upfront and personal. So that's me. I'm Kellen Cash.